hills or I'll blow it off!
There's gold in them dar hills.
Hello miners, and welcome back to Gold Rush as I slowly climb the hill in the excavator. Still don't understand that quite in the game. Must be the way the terrain is and the way the tracks are actually on the surface, I guess. Just not getting full contact. Anyways, you may be looking immediately in the upper right hand corner. Got 800 ounces of gold. We got 700,000 in the bank account. And I got myself, I think this is a planter? Yep, we're selling one of the planters. I know I can afford one. I'm hoping I can afford two, but I'm bringing this one over to sell it just so I can get a little bit more cash. And then I can see exactly how much I will have when we get all said and done. We got a few things we're going to be doing here today. But first things first, let's come over here. And we're going to sell all the stuff I have in here, which is a motor from the pump and a lot of the hubs and cogs, sorry, from the excavator I've been changing on out. So let's come over here to our lovely little cash register. Big water pump. Big excavator. No, we don't want to sell that. Must be in the zone. I don't want to sell any of my cables either. The planter, I'm going to get 110,000 for it. That's good to know. So 110,000 for the planter. Let's go ahead and sell everything that is there. Right? We're all set. Yeah. Go ahead and sell. Confirm. Hey, we're already up to $800,000. What a great profit we're having this episode already. Let's go ahead and turn that off. Leave everything here. And now we got to grab everything that we need for our pickup truck. As for everything else, the water tower, we're still doing pretty good there. I haven't used hardly any water at all. I make sure the pump is always running. We're slowly filling up when I'm doing a clean out. And of course, when we're using it, I'm not losing many gallons. I'm probably losing maybe like 50 gallons per minute. The pump just can't keep up with what the wash plant needs. How are we going over here in the clean out area? Well, I do have some squares toggled off, or toggled on, I should say. This is the rest of the good pay dirt that we got left right here to go ahead and excavate, maybe with the excavator. But as you can see here, this dirt is not that deep right here at all. So I've been scraping the bottom quite a bit with the excavator, which is not good. You can actually see the dirt is really shallow here. But right where I dug out everywhere through here, that was with the excavator. Yeah, we're pretty much out of good pay dirt through here. So what I'm hoping that we can do today also is, well, maybe lease the front end loader again. And also maybe get, yep, I forgot the name of Frankenstein. Yes, lovely little Frankenstein. That lovely little machine that's converted over to, so we can use a belt to feed our wash plant. We'll see how that goes. I got 2 full buckets of magnetite to bring on over, so we're going to go ahead and do that. You know what? I got a little bit here. 9%. Let's grab it. Let's grab it. Now, I only have one more upgrade, I believe, left at the Blacksmith to upgrade. And I want to say it was like 6,000. Was it 6,000 ounces of magnetite? That's all I needed. I should have more than enough for that. And anything we got left over, we can go ahead and sell and bring money in that way. So, time to travel on over. I will meet you over at, let's see, the Blacksmith. I got to go over to the magnetite warehouse first, or whatever the heck it's called. Put these buckets to our trailer and dump it on in. But I'll meet you over at the Blacksmith, and I'm not sure I can sneak through there. I'm not going to bother trying. Yeah, it's like I said, I'll meet you over at the Blacksmith. Well, here we are, just 11,500 ounces of magnetite. I thought I was going to get more than that, but it is what it is. Do I have enough for the last upgrade? Yes, I do. 6,172 ounces, 6,172.9 ounces. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Thank you. And let's exit on out. Go back in. That leaves me with some magnetite here. Let me just double check, make sure. Are you sure you want to wait, what? Why is it asking me if I want to buy that? Have no idea. Do I not own that? Is the game freaking out on me? Because I swear I just upgraded that. My magnetite is down. It's asking me if I want to upgrade it again. Can I upgrade it again? Nah, it can't be, right? I think I upgraded it. Let's go ahead and smelt and see what happens here. Yeah, so it's only going to take me 3 minutes to smelt it. Yeah, so I definitely did upgrade. I don't know why the game is doing that. But anyways, let's go ahead and smelt the gold. We do okay there. So I'm going to have to smelt 2 more bars for sure. So I'll see you in just a second when we get all the bars. The water source has dried up and there is no more water. It's been raining all day. How is that possible? How has my water source dried up when it's been raining all day? So right now, I'm guessing my water pump is running with no water there. That's probably not a good thing. Okay. I think the game knows because I upgraded everything. While we're here, let's go ahead and sell magnetite. How much will I get for that many? Okay. 39,000 for the magnetite. Perfect. Let me just go back in here. Yeah, I'm not too sure. The game seems to be glitching out on the last upgrade. It did upgrade because it went from 5 minutes down to 3 minutes. So I think we're all set there. Anyways, we got our gold bars there, all 3 of them. Let's go to the bank because it's summer. And as we know, as summer comes along here, the price of gold drops and the price of equipment is going up as we continue on out through our summer here. I don't understand how, with the rain though, how did my water source dry up with all the rain that we've been getting? I was not expecting that at all. Oh well. We'll figure it out one way or another. We'll leave the engine running because we're not going to be here too long. Let's go over to here and sell gold bars. Yes, sell please. Sell please. And sell please. It's not too bad. For what's the price of gold right now? So it's right at 1,200, which is, you know, it's not that bad actually. It's not that bad. All right, let's go to the vehicle store. Or the big machine shop, or whatever heck it's called. Because now we're going to buy 2 gravel pumps. I should have enough for 2 gravel pumps. And that should definitely increase the amount of gold that we are getting instead of losing. Right, let's jump out of here. And don't forget, when I go back and sell the other one, we still got one more to sell. I'll get $110,000 for that. So if I run a little bit short on cash, we'll be fine. So this is the one that we currently got, the planter, and we're upgrading to this one. Okay, it's not as expensive as I thought. I thought they were like $750, but okay. I'm not going to complain. We need 2 of those. Let's add those. And let's just go and buy these first before I do anything else, before I start spending money that I don't have, because I need to keep some money now. Without no water, I may have to buy some. Let's go ahead and check out now. So it's 1.3 million. We'll order that. Now I got to come over to here. Pine Valley Storage. And this has got to go to Pine... No, not Pine Valley. Rivertown. Rivertown, yes. Move that over there. Move that over there. Okay, that's machines on camp. Rivertown, machines on claim. I'm going to have to upgrade that because right now we got 2... And I'm going to have 3 here very soon. What do we got left for money? 441,000. How much is the front end loader going for? I mean, I could buy it. I may go ahead and lease it and wait for a deal to come up on it. How much is Frankenstein? Definitely can't do that. So we're going to rent that. And I'm pretty sure it's going to count as a machine. Let's find on out here. So to rent it per day is 33,000. Ouchie. Gonna have to do it because I can't get the rest out the way it is. So this needs to go to Rivertown. And where is storage? Did I not move these? Did the gravel pumps not go over? Oh, I don't think I clicked on move machines. That's why. Rivertown. Yeah, I didn't do that. Let's go ahead and move my machines. There we go. So I lost, well, I don't want to say I lost a little bit of cash. How much to rent the wheel loader per day? It wasn't that expensive. It was like, what, 3,000, something like that? Let's go ahead and just rent it for now. A day or two is not going to matter. Yeah, 6,000. No problem. No problem. Alright, and then storage space, and then Rivertown is where we're at. So I have to upgrade it because I got too many machines on the claim. So let's upgrade it for 40,000. That hurts, but you got to do it. And bingo, we're all set. And make sure I move my machines there. So I still got $355,000 in the bank account, which is a good amount of money to have. But we're going to have more because I got to sell the other planter back at the claim. So let's boogie on back, and I got to get back quick because my water pump's running. And apparently the river is dried up somehow because it's been raining half the day. Welcome back to Rivertown, to where there apparently is no more river. Oh, it's getting a little laggy going through here. It's because of Frankenstein and everything else that might be here. Could be. Well, Frankenstein's here, and I see the two gravel de-rockers. There's the wheel loader as well. Let's get over right here with a pickup truck. And we'll just park it right on up here. Turn that off. I will grab one of the buckets right away and make sure I put that underneath here. That's a big deal. Oh, so it turned off my pump automatically? Looks like it did. Alright, let's go up and have a look at the river. So, I got other problems as well. Let's go ahead and turn that off completely. Because running my other equipment, I am running that out of the river as well. Well, it looks like I might be getting some water for the small pump, but not the big pump. Is that low enough? Is that under? That might be under. Let's go see if that's under here. I guess not. It's showing no water. Well, the way it's been raining all day, it's been acting like it was all spring, but apparently that's not classified as enough water. And I don't know if I got a deep enough spot anywhere else. I mean, possibly right there, but I'm thinking the game is trying to tell me no. All right, I'll worry about that in a little bit. First things first, I don't have nothing to wash gravel with anyways currently. So let's go over here to, well, let's get our wheel loader out of the way. How much fuel did you guys give me anyways? It's been a little while since I used it. Looks like about a half a tank, which is fine. Careful going over our hoses. We're just going to go ahead and park this over here for now. Alright, Frankenstein's probably going to take a moment or two to get over here as well. So let's bring one of our gravel pumps on down here. We'll set it in place. Then I can pick this one up and move it on over as well. See how good I do moving things today? I tend to break cables now and then, don't I? Alright, let's jump into here. Alright. Alright, so can I tell which side is the front here and which side is the back? Well, I'm going to say this is the front end, so I need to hook up. Alright. Think I got it. Think I got it. Think I got it. Let's see. Let me curl up the bucket here. I'm not trying to dig. Don't start with me. Alright, now spin this thing all the way around here. That should be a good start. I'm kind of on the cables, but I don't think that really matters too much. Alright, so you are that one here, so you should be able to reach here. You are that one, so you should go here. You are the front one here. And you go there. Alright, let's extend the boom. Get this off the ground. And let's go get this bad boy in place and pick up the other one and sell that. So by the time I sell that, I'll have back over $400,000 in the bank account. So right now, if a deal were to come up on the dump truck or the wheel loader, if it comes up on sale, I could go ahead and purchase those. Frankenstein better be one heck of a deal. Better be half off for me to be able to afford one of those. But with this being done here today with the gravel pumps, we are all done buying wash plants. I mean, I could buy another duplicate of this wash plant, but there's no more upgrades that I need to do. Alright, so if I just lower it, that should almost snap right into place. Look at that. Look at that. The one thing I did not check, though, what does this need to run? Okay, so there's a plug there, and I think it only needs one bucket. Or is that going to feed... where's my... I threw the buckets over here. There they are. Where do these buckets need to go? Alright, that's a kind of a tight squeeze in there. So only one bucket on this one, not two, correct? Might as well pick this bucket up here. Because that's going to be picked up here in a second. Just double checking to see if there's any more places to put a bucket. Nope. So instead of 4 buckets to do on a clean out now for the pumps over down here, just 2. Let's go ahead and take out the plug, and we'll just drop it right here. I could just use that plug on that one here. I don't know why, but grab this one here. Trying to make it look as best I can with the electricals and everything, but you do what you can do. Alright, so we're all set there. I think everything is moved. We're unplugged. The buckets are gone. Alright, let's get the excavator over, pick this one on up, and we will sell this one here. I wonder if this is going to be close enough for all the cables to reach. It looks like it might be. There's that one there. So we got that one there. So that's going to go into... Make sure I'm hooking up to the right thing, because this last thing I want to do is rip something out of here that I don't want to be ripping out of here. Is that one in the gravel pump? Looks like it is. This is for the front. This one's for the back. And now I just got to... You know what I can do? Get the... There we go. Just take it off that. Put it back on. And we are good to go. Alright, so let's lift it on up. And then turn it quickly so it doesn't snap back in, because I did that before, right? We don't want to do that again. I think that was on the trommel where I was picking up and I left it there for a second. The game's like, oh, so you want this to go in here? And it's like, no, I don't. Alright. Now it's going to take me a moment to get up this hill because that's how I started the episode, and for some reason this excavator does not like going up this hill here because it's got bad traction apparently. But we're going to go sell this planter. I think this is a planter. We'll get the other gravel pump, bring that back on down, install that, and then the tier 5 wash plant will be complete. But then we just have to get Frankenstein set up, and then we won't need the dump truck for a while. We'll be using the wheel loader to get all the dirt off the ground that we can. Feed Frankenstein down in the pit, and that should feed up to where the gravel goes. Alright, this is not taking me as long to get up this time, so that's good. So now I just got to figure out how long before the water starts running again, because that just seems, like I said, that's just a little weird. I did not expect to be running out of water today. No, we don't want to sell the big excavator or my 5-meter cables. We just want to sell the planter. Hopefully I did that right. I was clicking buttons quick. We are all set, so we can just turn this off here, I think. And we'll put on the parking brake. Oh, you know what I got? You're probably saying, hey, Peanut, how about putting the other gravel pump in place? That might be a good idea, wouldn't it? I'm excited, getting ahead of myself. I'm excited because I don't have to save cash to go ahead and save it for upgrading the wash plant. We are there. But like I said, what I could do is buy another complete tier 5 wash plant, and that way I don't have to move them back and forth all the time. But to me, setting up the wash plant is... Whoops, I'm not watching where I'm going. I was watching the gravel pump. Is a lot of... You know, I enjoy setting up the wash plant more than digging up dirt and getting gold, actually. Alright. So same as before. Pick one up and see which one you got. That should go here. This one goes here. This one is the front one for this side. Easy does it with the cables. Alright, let's go throw this one into place. So I will say, when I got that 800 ounces of gold that we started the episode with, a lot of cleanouts, the first couple cleanouts went as normal, like, you know, right around 100, 110. And then I had a cleanout of 70 ounces, and I was like, oh, I'm getting closer, I'm getting shallow ground. It says it's good gold there, but, you know, it's terrible. Then the next cleanout was 135 ounces, so I was happy with that. And I think the last couple of cleanouts like 120, 125. But we're running out of good pay dirt around here. Oh, I don't even have to even try. It's just going to snap right in on its own. Alright, let me back up the excavator. I'm going to get the excavator out of the way for now. I'm just going to park it somewhere. Then we'll grab Frankenstein and move that. But yeah, the only pay dirt we got left is all down at the bottom. So now we're going to have to use the wheel loader to get to that. And if you don't know what Frankenstein's all about, you're about ready to find out here. And I'm hitting the shed there, so how about if we just curl in the boom. I don't mind about running over the cables, it's fine. And sneaking around that corner. Alright, I know what this thing does, but the problem I'm having right now in my brain is which way is which? That's the only thing. I'm going to say the front end is where the dirt comes out, and the back end is where I put the dirt in. That's the way I'm going to set it up, just because there's too many, as you can see, there's too many like things in the way on this end, so I don't think I'll be putting the dirt in that way. I wonder if there's something in the workshop for a paint job on this, but I'm not going to paint something that I don't own. That's how I know what I got leased and what I don't have leased. So the only thing that we actually own of the 4 machines that are on the property is the excavator itself, because need that for just about everything. That's why we bought it. Right, so this thing is flipping huge. All right, so you're going to act just like the excavator, to where sometimes you just don't want to go. So they gave me about a third. It says 33% full of fuel, but the fuel gauge at the bottom kind of looks like it's near half actually, but not that big of a deal. All right, so now I just got to figure out the controls here, what this is all about here. All right, W is raise belt. All right, I gotcha. How do you extend the belt? Okay. Okay, so I'm definitely over that. As of right now, I am anyways. And I'm hitting the wrong buttons, because there's so many, so many to hit. Now let's get that on the ground like that. Yeah, so I gotta lower that to get the wheel loader to dump the, the grass. The gravel into there. Yeah, I'm not quite lined up here at all. I mean, I'm close, but we're almost there. This is just gonna be a trial run. I think we're fine. Now, I kind of would like it to have been shorter. Alright, let me get this the way I want it to be, because I got to fiddle around with it just a little bit, and you don't need to sit there and see me faffing around with this. I'll get it to where I need it to be. At least I hope. Well, I think this is where we're going to start up. I figured I might as well get the belt over here and start off where I started digging to begin with, at the beginning of the good pay over to here. I probably am going to clear out all this in between as well, just so I can get the belt in here, make it a little bit easier. This pay in here is not as well, but it is what it is. We'll just have to run it on through. So I think I got that where I need it to be. There's only 26% dirt in there. I think everything's out of the dump truck. It is. Doesn't really matter. So now the only thing is, yeah, I don't have water. Well, I mean, I got water. I should have enough to run through and give this a good run through. If I just go ahead and not use, how do I? If I wanted to, let's just say I wanted to fill this on up. It's not even going to cost me even $8,000 to fill this up. 207,668. But it holds 1,000,000 liters here. Is there a max on which I can? Oh, maybe because I'm maxed out, maybe I can just keep doing this over and over and over again. All right, I'm not going to worry about it yet. I think I got enough water to get this done here. So, let's see. How fast does it go down without the pump running? Because that's something I haven't done. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. Oh, before we do, though. Oh, hang on a second. I don't have the wash plant ready to go yet. Hang on a second here. Let's turn that back off. How about if I put a plug and a bucket underneath our new gravel pump? Kind of tight to get in there, but there's that. Let's grab our extra cord. Let me try to wheel that in so it looks a little straighter. I may run these differently later on. Yeah, I don't like them running around here. I'll probably try to fish them through the backside somehow. We will see. Oh yeah, now the other thing I double check is, does my small pump, is that going to get water? I don't think so. No, it's not. Well, that's not what you want. It's kind of misleading because these things are actually underwater, and why are we well, maybe it's not quite underwater here. I kind of kicked it over there. Nah. No, I mean, I will turn it on, but it's going to be a no-go. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do is take this hose off here and sneak through here. Alright, and then hopefully this will reach. Oh, you don't have a small. Alright, I'm going to wheel this back up. Hang on a second here. I can connect it to this right here. There we go. Okay. I was making it more difficult. Probably walked right by it, and some of you were saying you could just plug it in. Hook it on up to this. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. There we go. And that will feed everything down here. The two gravel pumps. Or sorry, the two hog pans. What does that feed? That feeds the two hog pans. And then the hoses then go up to the oh yeah, the magnetite separator and our wash table. Okay, I think I'm ready to go. This time, I think. Alright, well, if I happen to run out of water, we'd run out of water. But the water's not that expensive, so that's a good thing. Let's turn on the water first. And when I turn on the generator, I got to make sure I leave. You know what? Let's go ahead and big water pump. Let's just unplug that. I don't want that trying to run. There we go. I do got dirt in the system already, so that's fine. Alright, let's come over here to Frankenstein. How do I turn that on here? Headlights, engine. What is backpack? Nope. Okay, that's not what I want. Am I in operating mode or... Oh, turn belt on and off. It's right there. There we go. It helps if you actually look at the right keys now and then. I was looking too far down. Okay, so I think that we're over. Now I got to get a little used to using the wheel loader again because it's been a while. Alright, so what I want to do is we're just going to get this right on down to the ground. If I can remember what keys do what here. Ah, that's what runs the blade. All right, gotcha. I think. So he says. Then you back on up, and then hopefully we come over to here. And then if I just dump here, and apparently I'm missing the belt a little bit. That says it's got no dirt on it. Alright, we'll try this again, I suppose. Was I too far forward when I did it? Trying to get the camera angle right so I can see if the dirt is going in. There it goes. But still only got like 6% on, so I think I may have missed. Is it picking up the dirt in the front? Is that what it's doing? And I'm trying to see if the dirt is actually going... Well, I see the dirt falling, and I can't tell if it's going through the plant. And I'm stuck on the wheel loader. Just when you want to get out fast. Why am I getting stuck on the wheel loader? It's already full, I'm losing pay dirt, so I got something set up wrong. What's already full? It's already full, you're losing pay dirt. What did I not do? Oh, I forgot to hook up a garden hose here. Where is that hose? What are you doing way over there? Make sure you got everything hooked up before you start up your plant. I always tell myself that, and I missed something. I missed it. Alright, so what are we at here? So if I start putting dirt in and it runs it through, I actually know it's running through. 23% on that. I want to say it was going in. I have no idea. Just trying to get started on this system here. I got to get myself on down to pay dirt is what I need to do. I mean, I'm running pay dirt, but this dirt, let's just face it, this dirt's going to suck. And this is steeper than I thought it was going to be going through here. And that was angled too much. And I'm probably doing this too close to the belt. Alright, how about if I get further up the belt? Does that actually do any better? Can't see the numbers on the belt. Yeah, so I think if I dump it further up the belt, I'm trying to get too low to the belt, I think. Oh, this is going to take me a while to get started and get down to the good stuff. Yeah, I'm digging too close to the belt and causing myself a whole bunch of problems. And now I am stuck. Not the way I wanted to go on the first clean out. We're out of usable water, if I should say that. So I have to go to what I got in storage. I can't get the belt set up the way I want it to be, and now I keep getting stuck with the wheel loader. That's because the setup went too easy. Can we get around this, please? And I'll have to probably move this belt here in a little while, or just start clearing this dirt out. Starting to get the hang of this. Miner's moss in the sluice box is being changed out, so I probably got about 10% left to go to fill up like the hog pan moss. Those always get swapped out a lot sooner, which is fine. But you can see I'm clearing myself out a little area right here. It's working out rather well now. I'm starting to get the hang of it. We're not to the gold rich dirt yet, but I'm clearing myself a path. I'll have to move the belt around a little bit later on. Get that actually down on the bedrock, and then I can clear out the dirt that that's on, and slowly move the belt over now and then when I need to. But this is going to be quicker and probably easier than loading up a dump truck and then moving the dump truck over, and then loading the dump. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better. And then of course we can always expand the belt once I start getting further. And if I get too far from the claim, well, then you just get yourself another Frankenstein and feed one Frankenstein into another. And then you got yourself a system. So I'm not going to cash in any gold, any magnetite until I need cash. We'll just pile that up and go the way through until winter, I guess. Or like I said, unless I need cash, like to buy water, because there's a good chance I may have to do that. I really don't know. I know it's 5 o'clock in the afternoon on the first day of summer, but it rained most of the morning on and off, like it always does in Gold Rush. So I'll have to wait and see if the water comes back. I don't know, maybe just because it's summer. I don't know. We'll see. But it hasn't rained since I got the notification that we ran out of water, so we'll see how it goes on that front. But if there's a deal at the machine shop for a wheel loader, a dump truck, or Frankenstein, then I may go ahead and purchase it. Frankenstein is a little expensive for at least for day, $33,000. The wheel loader and the dump truck. The dump truck, I may return the dump truck today, only because I'm not going to be using that anytime soon. This is all going to be done with the wheel loader and Frankenstein. The excavator and dump truck probably won't get used again on this site. That will be used over in... Is it Pine Valley? I know I said it twice when we were at the machine shop earlier. I think it's Pine Valley, which is the next stop for us on the claims. And that'll be all done with Tier 5 equipment, because that's all we got now. That is all we have. So we'll start saving up the gold. Won't sell the gold until winter time, because that's when the best prices apparently come along. And maybe buy some equipment in the winter time. We'll see how... Well, I don't have much other equipment to buy, other than Frankenstein, basically. That's the only other equipment we need to buy. Honestly, unless they come up with something along for Gold Rush later on, but I don't know of anything in the works for Gold Rush. Just waiting for them to say that the hog pans are full, and that means that we are full. Now, I may actually order some fuel for tonight. But like I said, I got a good amount of cash here. I got almost $500,000 worth. And like I said, if I really need to, well, we'll go sell some stuff later on. But I can see, I mean, we only had Frankenstein for a little bit. I've already gone through 3% of the fuel. The wheel loader's got like, you know, a third of a tank, it says, and that's all I'm going to be using. And if I ever get water back, then we'll go ahead and get the pump. But the water seems rather cheap. 4 cents a gallon, I think it was. It's too bad it didn't go another day, because I sleep through the night. And that would have been good if the pump can run through the night and fill that up, because I wouldn't be running a wash plant at night. And that's about the only situation I have once in a while with Frankenstein is because I'm half on dirt and I'm adding dirt, and once in a while I'm clipping it with a wheel loader. The game's not liking it too much until it settles down. I hope it doesn't go flying. I remember when Gold Rush came out years ago, that was kind of a thing. When things spazzed out like that, there was a chance that things could go flying, and you're like, where did it go? And you have no idea. Then like days later, it would just show up sitting at a reset point. It's like, oh, there it is. Yeah, I might want to go ahead and stop what I'm doing, save the game, do a clean out, and move the belt, and move Frankenstein around, because yeah, see, I just ran into it. I shouldn't be dumping there. Yeah, the game is starting to spaz out a little bit. Well, Frankenstein's spazzing out, not the game itself. Alright, I'm pressing my luck with that thing, I think. So let me just go ahead and back up. And I know I'm almost full on all the minor moss down there as well. So let me back up the wheel loader. Turn that off. We'll let the rest of the dirt run through there. You can see it's filling up because it's leaving 1% in there. Wait for the dirt to completely fall out at some point. There it goes. Yeah, so I got to keep an eye on the pump. If that pump turns green, that means I got water to the pump. And then I'll have to go ahead and turn it on. Let's go ahead and turn this machine off here. Should have had the parking brake on. I don't know if that was part of the problem. I should have had the parking brake on. Yeah, and getting out of the wheel loader, every time I was getting the wheel loader down there, I had to jump out on it. I think we're run through everything. Yes, we have. Alright, so now what I need to do is turn off everything. Turn that off, off. Gravel pump, wavetable, magnetite, gold. Yep, okay, so we're all good there. What I am going to do to save on some water is we're going to disconnect that because that is feeding that, and this is only going to feed these down here, right? Yes. Alright, so this cleanout's really going to suck because I was taking dirt in an area that did not drill too well. Apparently I left my wavetable on, so let's go ahead and jump up here. We'll grab this first. And let's start doing a wonderful cleanout on a tier 5 system. But like I said, cleanout shouldn't be that great. Let's go ahead and disconnect the water here so we're saving ourselves on water, and we're also not washing gold away in our hog pan mats. Alright, and now are you going to go in or am I going to have to... Nope, okay, it's going in. Sometimes when I first take these out, sometimes it doesn't show I can put them in. I actually have to drop them on the ground. And then once I get the first one in, it's like, oh, they go in here. Yeah, they do. Yes, they do. Yeah, I definitely want to clean this up if I could, meaning with the hoses and electrical wires everywhere, but yeah, this setup is just the way it is. Let's go ahead and now I can turn this on. Now I got a couple extra buckets here. Not sure what to do with them, so I'm just going to put them up here for now. And then what I do when it's washing those out, I come over here and I start grabbing these. And now that I am where I am, speeding up time, not today I won't do it, but speeding up time for the day, because I usually play at 1 time speed, because I wanted to make sure I had plenty of water. Well, now that we're at the point of that the water is not here, it doesn't really matter. And now I really don't need to save up a lot of cash and all that because we are there. Other than, like I said, we're all set on tier 5 equipment, other than buying a few machines. Now the last thing I kind of really need to do is buy that last piece of property for, is it 2.4 million, something like that? Alright, let's go ahead and put these back in. This is how my cleanouts usually go. I don't have a set routine. I just kind of feel like doing what I feel like doing in a special order. But what I always try to do is make sure I got all the mats back down and everything before I got set up, and the hoses and everything. Although this time I did forget because we took out the gravel. Well, we took out a planter, put in the gravel pumps. All right, put these into here. I don't know what to expect for a clean out here. I'm guessing like 60 ounces is what we're probably going to get. Well, grabbing these buckets is going to be a little bit tricky. Alright, so we did get some magnetite as we saw. I didn't see how much it was, but it doesn't matter. It does, but it doesn't. Alright, you go into there. The one thing about having 0 gold in your account on the right hand side, it's easy to see what the cleanout's going to be. You don't have to do any math. Let's go and turn this off here. And this is the way I get the miner's moss back up onto these. I just jump up. They glitch on through, if you will, and then I just drop them. And I'll do the second set, do the same thing. Then I go up there, then they're all up there, and I just got to place them all in. So right now we still only got 4 workers currently. We do have one for the wheel loader. It's supposed to make the hydraulics faster. We got one that changes out one of these sluices down here. It's on the other side. These are the Well, this, yeah, I don't remember. I'm not good at the name of the sluices. Is this the down jig sluice? I think that's what it's supposed to be called. And then, of course, I got one for the main sluice on top. They're all tier 1. And then also I have one that runs where the dirt goes in. It's supposed to make the plant that much more efficient. Is there any one of them that can do a rain dance at this point? That's what I need to know. I'm going to be kind of curious of how much water I've kind of gone through, although I don't have a starting point. I don't know how much water we had when we started. You're not... I guess you are done. The bucket's not 100% full. So 136 ounces of magnetite out of that bucket. Now usually we get 2 buckets out of these planters, but now we got 1. So if I divide 136 by 2, we're going to be just shy of like 70 ounces on this clean out. That's going to be my guess. Alright, so we're all set there. If I'm getting anyone dizzy from all this running around, I do apologize. Can you... There we go, clip in there. And then these will reach over to here. So this is where one of our workers is changing out the mats for us. And I can reach over there and put them in there, so that works out very well for me. Missing one. It fell down. Or it never actually got put up there, probably. No, now I fell down. Safety third. Alright, let's grab these. There we go. Now I'll grab this bucket here. It's going to feel weird for a while not having as many buckets to put through the magnetite separator and then put through the gold table, wave table. But now also any magnetite we get, we can sell that outright because I don't need it for anything. Alright, so we got the bucket there, a bucket there. I don't have the hoses hooked back up yet because we're still running water, and I don't want to run water out of that table there. All the miners' mats are in there. The grates are back on. I got the bucket there. And what I probably should be doing now, because I'm not getting water, I should unhook the hoses there. I've been leaving them in. I was like, I don't care. We're doing fine. I did turn you off, right? Apparently not. There we go. So not even 70 ounces on the clean out. 58.523 ounces on the clean out. Did I not turn you off? Thank you. So you're turned off. Everything's turned off. Let's go turn the water off. Yeah, so we're still not doing bad on water here. Yeah, we're all set there. We're all good. I see the belt is still running on Frankenstein, even though I turned the motor off. If I just come in here, hit G. So wait a minute. Wait. Wait, can I... Okay, you can turn the belt on without the engine being on, so am I going to use fuel that way? I may have to try that just to see. Just to see. Well, there we go. Let me go ahead and turn the generator off. We don't need that anymore right now either. Save myself fuel and everything. Yeah, not too bad. We got our tier 5 wash plant up and going. Yeah, the first clean out, you know what, that's still, 60 ounces. I know I'm digging in a spot that's wasn't any gold. That's why I didn't dig here. I got this far here. I will clean out this side here and then just move the belt over a little bit. But once I get into this area right here, I'm just going to start getting the wheel loader in here where I've been digging with the excavator. All this dirt in here should be pretty darn good in gold. If we go to the gold map, parcel 2, we need to go to parcel 2. Yeah, you can kind of see there's still a good amount of gold in this area here. I got right down to bedrock in this area. That's why it's not showing as much gold here. And of course, right here, I was digging with the excavator near the end, but the dirt here is not that deep at all. So I was scraping a lot with the excavator, and eventually, even though I got most of the teeth on there as the reinforced teeth, I didn't want to start going through them, so I'll just get that with the wheel loader. But once we get that all cleared out, we're pretty much done in Rivertown, and then we'll have to go to Pine Valley. And we can kind of see what Pine Valley looks like. We got like 3 plots to go for. I'm trying to picture... Alright, so the way this plot is, our watch plant's going to be over here on the left-hand side. So this is going to be a long stretch to use like Frankenstein to get over. But obviously the first thing I'm going to do is when I go to Pine Valley is dig out with the excavator, see how deep it is. And then get what I can with the excavator. And then we'll use like the wheel loader to get scrape off the bottom and use 1 Frankenstein, 2 Frankenstein, maybe 3 Frankensteins. I don't know if that's the case. But once we get that far. And then of course all the money we get from Pine Valley is going to be able to fortunately pay for our last claim, which is, let's see, what's the last claim called? Nighthawk, apparently. And then we'll be through all the claims. And the last thing we do is try resetting them and see what that kind of does, maybe. I don't know if I'll get that far in the series or not. But, yep, Tier 5 was all set up. Frankenstein's here, and we have no water source. We got the water tower. But fortunately, if I need to, I'll buy some. But maybe when I wake up tomorrow, it'll be raining, and the river will be flowing, and there'll be water everywhere. But that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in Gold Rush the Game. But until then, have a good one.